to The Conversation Never Ends. This is Timeless Talk. I am your host, AJ. There is no other host today. It's just me, because this was a out of nowhere, out the sky type of interview we decided to do. If you guys are longtime fans of the show, listen to and watch us, you'll know who this gentleman is to my right. I mean, I would say you need no introduction because you're a beast, dog. You're a legend in your own right.
You already gave the introduction amazingly from the last podcast, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. We got
Memnoc.
Man. What's up, brother? I'm glad
Thank
you're
you
here.
for having me, man.
Thanks for coming back, Mr.
Thanks
Memnoc.
for the late short notice too, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it was meant for it to be, man. We in 2026 now, man. I think the last interview we did was what, 2024?
I think so. Yeah,
Super Bowl day.
Yeah, it was Super Bowl day.
It was, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
During the
crazy.
Super Bowl, y'all, we were dedicated, man.
That's insane.
We did. Yeah, because I know you're not a huge football person, but I mean, neither was Slideshow.
Yeah.
Slideshow was a host at that time, too.
Slideshow was the host, man.
Shout
It
out
was
to
it was a
Slideshow.
dope interview, man. I really enjoyed it that day. But
He's a
let's
cop
get
now.
to it. What's up?
He's an LAPD officer now.
Shout out to my man serving
Yeah.
the community, man. Shout out to
Slideshow.
Slideshow, man. Congrats to you, my man, for real.
Man. It's all love,
Hell
man.
yeah, bro. So what's the word, baby?
Shh, bro, I should be asking you that. Let's start off. Okay. So Memnoc, man, I know lots been going on since the last time we saw you on the show, bro, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You got a few projects that came out. Deuces. We didn't get to formally talk about Deuces. We kind of, when we had you on, you were still working on the project.
Yeah, when we talked, I was working on releasing Deuces. I was probably like maybe 80% done.
That's right.
But it was dropped that year around, I think it was like October. Is when I released Deuces. Yeah.
October of that year.
Yeah, 2024. Right. Yeah, it was a great output, man. I mean, everything that that I was going through and putting it into words and putting it into like music format and how it executed was beautiful, man. It was beyond the expectations of
That's dope.
what I thought it was gonna be releasing Deuces, man, for sure, man. Shout out to DJ Hoppa for mixing and mastering that whole record, Broken Complex Studios. I mean, that kind of like changed everything of what it is today.
Yeah.
For sure. So shout out to the homie, man, DJ Hoppa. Salute, bro. I love you, bro. Yep.
So the DJ Hoppa. I know who he is, bro. You know what, the quality, bro, in the mastering, man.
That man literally executed everything that I wanted in the record, man. And it allowed me to like, how would I say it, man? It allowed me to execute exactly what I wanted to do. So when I wrote a record and I knew how I wanted to sound, I knew he was going to execute that as an engineer, man.
I know you. I remember we talked about it briefly. I don't know. I think we did. Did we talk about it in the last interview?
We did.
That's right. How you went through the
process.
process. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not going to revisit that, but I know you went through tooth and nail to find the right sound. You wanted the right engineer to
bro.
make, to bring your vision to life.
You remember that, man? I actually saw the interview we did a couple days ago, man, and I was like, man, it's like dope, like kind of like going back to those days and to that time and like talking about it and actually like now hearing the album drop and it being like a few years later and seeing what it came about is so fucking dope to me, man.
Yeah, it's like
hey,
it's a transition that next chapter of your story, bro, and your music is always sounding like it's
beautiful,
leveling
man.
up, bro. That's what I love about you, dog.
Yeah, likewise, man.
Playing in order.
I'm glad you're still doing this shit, bro, because honestly, man, I needed this platform to like really talk about what we gonna talk about today. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Let's get into it, baby.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
So past the Deuces era, now we're into a different era. I know the name of the album. I'll let you tell them what it is. I know you dropped a single for it, Toxica, right?
Yeah. So I'm dropping a new project, man. I'm hoping it releases within the summer. It's called Mejor Solo, which means like better off alone. And honestly, like prior to that, after Deuces, I dropped like a little EP called Boom. It was like a 7-track EP.
Yeah, let's go in order. Let's talk about Boom first, then before we drop another one.
So it's crazy, man, because I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because I did want to talk about it. I didn't promote it as much as I should have, but the reason being was because my grandmother, rest in peace, passed away last July 3rd.
My condolences, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. It was a tough time because she was like kind of like the anchor to our family, and losing her kind of like really fucked me up, man. And but I still like was working on a project that year, but I put it on hold because of that. But after everything happened, I was like, you know what, I gotta release this shit. Like I know my grandma don't want me to sit around and just be depressed and whatnot, and kind of like mope around. So I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna drop it regardless. Like, fuck the promo vids. I did like one promo vid, but I was like, man, fuck that, man. Like let's drop it, man. I don't care about like the views or the streams. I just want to drop it just to let my grandma know, rest in peace. Yeah, that I'm still working. So I dropped it. I think it was.
It's beautiful, man.
I think it was in November, dude. I don't remember. I think it was in November. Yeah. Okay. And I had like the homie. I had 2 artists featured on that. It was Brian Bars Burns, which you know about, and then Kel Problems from Broken Complex, and DJ Hoppa recorded and mixed and mastered that too. But then I was like, man, it was around November of last year where I was like, you know what? I've done hip hop for so long. It's like, how much more can I do to like blow my mind away?
Yeah. What more do you have to offer? From your soul,
bro. Man? And the thing was like, man, it's like I didn't want to
put a lot out there for hip hop, bro. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut in.
Yeah, no, you good.
You had a lot to say. You still do, I know, but you said a lot. Mm-hmm. Anybody that's known and followed your music for a long time knows that you put a lot out there. So I guess what you're trying to say, right? You're kind of like, what more can I say than I haven't already said, right?
It's like the trials and tribulations of making hip hop as a rapper, bro. It's like I feel like I reached the best of my abilities, and I've been through the whole hiatus of hearing like feedback that was negative, feedback that was positive, and trying to rebrand myself and mold myself to who I think I can be as a better person. And then now that I feel like I did it, it's like you go to the end of the road and all there is a cliff, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, where do I go from here, dog? You know what I mean? And one thing I thought about,
almost
bro,
like you plateaued in a way.
Exactly. And one thing that I thought about was like, you know what? Look, bro, prior to hip hop, I've always wanted to like to sing, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always wanted to be into like alternative rock and whatnot. But when I was a kid, my parents couldn't afford singing lessons or like playing instruments and whatnot. So a notepad and a pen was like cheapest to me, like I said. But this time,
you had a track called Notepad and Pen,
right? Yeah, back in the days, bro. But now I'm like, you know what? I found a great partners that I work with that, you know, recording music and whatnot that can execute what I want. I took a couple singing lessons, which I did, bro. I took a couple singing lessons just to kind of help me.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I took a couple singing lessons just to kind of help me understand more of like not being tone deaf. And I was like, you know what? Let me execute a sound that I've always wanted to do. So I've always wanted to do like alternative rock or whatnot, you know? So I remember Toxica, the record that I dropped this year. I wrote that shit actually in 2022. But I was so afraid to like record it, and also because I didn't have the engineer and I couldn't execute it singing wise and shit. So when I did, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. And it was actually my homie that I work with. His name is Marco. And he was like, bro, like you have a good voice. He always told me that, bro, you have a good voice. Why don't you try singing? And I was like, nah, man, like I just rap. He was like, bro, you should really try it. I was like, fuck it. All right, cool. I got this one song, Toxica.
Before you get into it, though, we kind of skipped over what I wanted to. My bad, dog. I don't
no, you
put
good.
you right back.
Let's talk about it.
This is good. We're gonna get into Toxica right now, but before we do that, I didn't know Boom was an EP, bro. I thought that was like a rollout track to like lead up to. You know how like mainstream artists will have a rollout,
right?
To leading up to the new album, whatever the case. Mm-hmm. Like when Cole dropped Birthday Blizzard, that was like a rollout for the fall off. I thought that this EP was like a rollout for this album that you're working on now.
Well, I mean,
is it or no? It's just its own entity.
No, it's its own entity, bro. Okay. I mean, I like Boom was already.
I thought it was one track. I didn't know it was an EP. I didn't know there was more than one track. That's crazy.
I think it's considered an album because it has 7 tracks, and I guess nowadays, if it's like 7 tracks and more, it's not an EP.
Yeah, I heard an EP is 4.
Yeah, but to me, it's an EP because it's not like more than 10 tracks.
I agree.
Yeah, bro.
10 would be an album for me personally.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I mean, Boom was just more like to keep it consistent. Like I didn't want to like.
It was practice.
Yeah, and I didn't want to lose my fan base, bro. Like whatever fan base I generated.
Boom was kind of like to give them something to. Yeah,
it was more to let them know, bro. Like I'm not the kind of people that's gonna just like drop something and just give up.
Yeah,
it was more like let them know, like, hey, I'm still here, man. And I put my all into it still. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. As like an album, I didn't take the time to make it as a craft. Every single was dope. Like I put my all into it on every record, but I didn't to put it together. like I did with Deuces, it wasn't like that. And I feel like that's the reason why I didn't get the attraction that it should have. Because I'm an album kind of guy, bro. Like,
no, yeah, me too. I hear you.
Yeah, and you know that, bro. Like when I worked in the days of Moonlight, I've always been an album kind of guy.
Bro, it was always 10 or if not 12 tracks or more.
Yeah, like I'm not going to give you just one song.
Yeah.
If I send you a music, it's going to be a fucking album. Whether, I don't care if it's published or not. I don't care if a fucking record label signed it or not. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
You're going to get a project from me and my story. Boom wasn't really like that. It was just more like letting them know.
Yeah,
like,
there's something to know that like, I'm proud about
and the whole concept behind it was like the vigilante of rap, right? Like I consider myself like the vigilante of rap. Like that motherfucker that didn't follow rules. Like I didn't care about anything, but like I was that Bruce Wayne in the dark. You know what I mean? Like I looked at it as like a comic book type of thing.
Yeah, like
you know.
Yeah, you had to turn the bed, put your cowl on, be Batman real quick.
Facts. Ooh,
right.
And you know, honestly, bro, following to this Mejor Solo shit. Honestly, bro, it was a November, right? The Toxica, yeah, we talked about that, right? Where I wrote that 2 years ago, whatever. And this is the reason why I'm getting back to that. So it was November, dude. And I don't know if you remember, bro, but remember November, it was fucking raining like crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Like you couldn't even drive outside, dog.
It was heavy as fuck, yeah.
You know, bro.
It was crazier than normal here.
Yeah, dude.
For what's normal here.
Yeah. So at the job that I work at, dude, whenever there's rain, we don't work. But for some reason, our bosses had me and my homie working. We didn't do shit, fool. Like
we were just chilling there at the
we
station.
were watching movies, dog.
At the station.
Then, but then I was like listening to a beat, and the first thing I thought about was like, you know what? My grandma passed away. I'm going through a lot. I've always wanted to write a Spanish song.
I'm so glad you're explaining it now because you just beat me to it. I was gonna say explain the process of Toxica, how that came to be.
Oh, what Toxica?
Especially because it's out of your what you normally make. You know, what I mean?
Toxica
from
was
hip hop rap to that. It's different genre.
That was prior to like working on Mejor Solo. I didn't even think about wanting to work on a project with that aspect. Toxica came, bro. I was driving home from work. And I was like, I'm a big fan of Sublime, bro. Huge fan.
Of course.
And I've always been since I was a kid.
As am I. I love that. I love Sublime. Sublime's
and
OG, bro.
I was like hearing this band, bro, and I checked out their instrument, like one of their instrumentals, and I just like was creating melodies in my head to that beat. I was like, I was young, was a fool, didn't care to follow rules, and I was like, oh shit, that sounds tight. So I was like creating melodies. So I was like creating these melodies and I recorded on my phone so I don't forget the melody. And then I started writing to the melody that I was humming to. And next thing you know, I was like, damn, this shit sounds tight. I recorded on my phone.
That's the art. It's the process, man.
I recorded on my phone, bro, on this app that I have called BandLab, just so I won't forget like the melody. I recorded on my phone and I was like, damn, this shit has potential. I showed a couple homies and they were like, damn, that shit sounds tight. But I never recorded it, bro. Never recorded it. That was prior to Deuces, bro. You know what I mean? That was prior to Deuces. I just knew that track one day would have a potential.
Wait, you had Toxic that long?
It was in 2022.
Whoa.
Yeah. I just never
recorded, mastered, done.
I had so
you just
much.
had it sitting in the books, just chilling.
I never recorded it like studio wise.
Like you didn't. Okay.
I recorded on the app that I had just to remember it, bro. I had so many records, bro, that I wanted to do on the side, and I would just have it on my phone, just for me, nobody else, until I showed my homie Marco that I work with, and he was like hearing all them records, and he was like, bro, like you should really do something with this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, hell nah, fool, that shit's whack, bro. I can't sing. And he was like, bro,
just give it a try.
He was like, bro, you have a voice. It's not about if you can sing or not. It's just it's the voice and the feeling.
That's true.
And I didn't understand that until I actually recorded that track. But that wasn't the first track I recorded to start this album, bro. It was a Spanish record. And me and my homie where I work, that's where we go to with the raining days on November. Bro, we were at work, and I swear to God, Andrew, I was like, man, I want to write something. I want to write a Spanish record. The homie was like, yo, let's do it. So I was like, bro, I can't write Spanish fluent. Like, I can speak it a little bit, but I can't write it fluent. I need you to help me out. So I'm going to tell you what I want to write about. I'm going to do the melodies, and you help me, like, perfect it in grammar. He did, bro. We booked it that very same day with Aiden. He works for Broken Complex. And I remember I went to that studio, bro, and Natalie was going to be on that album, on that track.
Is that how you ran into her? Did you guys plan that out or no?
No, actually, she didn't even know, bro. I called her that same day. And I was like, Natalie, I have this song that I wrote in Spanish, and I need someone to sing on it that's a female, and I need you there, like now. She was like, all right, let me check my work schedule. She was free, bro. And I remember I went to the studio, Andrew, and I recorded it. And I remember I was like doing takes, and I was like, this shit sounds horrible. I was so depressed, bro. And no, bullshit aside, fool. Fuck the cameras, fuck the views. I was so depressed, bro. I called Natalie. I was like, yo, don't bother coming. This shit sounds like shit. And she straight up told me, shut the fuck up. I'm going to pull up right now, and we're going to work this out. The engineer was like, yo, trust the process, bro. My homie was telling me, trust the process. And I was like doing takes and takes and takes, bro. And we got it down, and it sounded amazing. So when she came, she was like, what do you want? She heard the record. She loved it. She was like, what do you want me to do? So I went in the booth, and I was like saying the shit that I wanted her to say. So she went in, did her thing, came up, chef kiss, bro. So after that, it sparked something in me. I was like, yo, I want to do something like this. I want to do something different from rap. And that's when I started working on the album. It was that Spanish song. So then that's when Toxica came. And I remember I booked the session for Toxica, fool. Recorded that motherfucker. And the rest was history, fool. That's all it took was that Spanish song, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
That's crazy. You know what, man? That process right there, bro, just shows artistry and growth, man.
Yeah.
That you don't stay stagnant in the same style, genre, bro. The fact that you could branch out, that's going to show true creativity and artistry, bro. Because like I said, I was sounding like I'm beating the same drum. Those things are not done by normal artists they're happy in their lane. They don't want to go outside the box. They don't want to try nothing new. They don't want to experiment.
Exactly.
I'm glad you're not like that. You're showing what a true artist, in my opinion. That's what they do.
You know what I learned, man?
I mean, you could try. You never know. I'll give you an example, bro.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne did it. I'm not gonna lie, his was shit though. No offense.
Oh, you talking about when he experimented with the rock shit?
Yeah, bro. When Lil Wayne, see, that's different though, man. I don't care. Hot take. Say whatever you want. Kill me in the comments. I don't care. Personally, he should. I get it, but he should have had someone been honest with him, bro. Like, this ain't it, bro. Rock ain't it for you, dog. I get it. You can play the guitar, but
the crazy thing is that motherfucker still sold out shows, man.
Even,
you know what I mean?
Even with that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was hot garbage,
like
bro.
Shit, fool, yeah,
he said it was hot ass, bro. That's what it was, okay? It was hot ass. Let's be honest, bro. I would call it like it is, bro.
You know what? In all honesty, that's true, bro.
It was.
You know, and here's the thing with that shit, right? It's like, it's okay to experiment, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing that I'm trying to learn as the older I get is not to be so tone deaf.
So, the motherfucker, I'm done clowning on him after this, I promise.
So one thing I'm trying to learn, bro, is like
tone deaf. Right?
The older I get is like to not be tone deaf, right?
Yeah.
So for example, like this new project I'm working on, it's not only, bro, I'm not just like trying to work on something and then release it. I legit send it to a few people that I know that fuck with the genre that I trying to do, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, give me your honest perception. Give me your honest
be real with me, yeah.
opinion. Give me everything. And if it's whack, I'm just gonna cut the shit because I trust their ear. You know what I mean? And all I got was like, I got half of it that was like, yo, this shit is fucking fire, bro. And I got half that was like, this is unorthodox. because the thing is, like,
they're not used to that from you, bro.
I don't sing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't sing. But at the same time, I did study a lot of interviews with certain artists that I look up to where you don't have to be a singer to make good records.
That's true.
You can't be tone deaf. But if, for example, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, bro. One of my huge inspirations for this project is Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, the main singer, right? And
Californication.
A fun fact about him, bro, is they started in 1984, right? And they were more like a funk band, rap, whatever they did. But he never was self-taught. Like, no, he was never taught how to sing. He learned as he did, bro. And he took a couple singing lessons, but the crazy thing is that he was always criticized for his singing. But here's the thing.
The lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes. But here's the thing. Even though he got criticized, bro, no one can replicate his voice and his melodies that he found in every record that he did. And I literally just learned that this year about him. And I've been a Red Hot fan, bro, since I was like 8.
Jeez.
And that gave me like a perception, like, you know what? Your voice really is an instrument, bro. And it's how you utilize your voice. Now, I get that people want to sound like people that they're inspired by, but you have to learn in life, bro, you got to use your voice for what works for you.
Amen to that.
I might want to be, for example, bro, I might want to rap, not that I fuck with him like that, but let's say I want to rap like Lil Wayne. Do you think my fucking voice is going to work in that style and pull it off? No. No. But what if I found something that works for me? My style, my vocals. So I'm learning that, bro. And this project is that very much, because the cool thing about this project, bro, is I'm gonna get criticized a lot, Andrew, because it's not one genre. You're gonna have a Sublime style, Red Hot Chili Pepper style, fucking rap style. I don't give a fuck. There's no rules in this project, bro. And I'm tired of living my whole life making music for 23 years. I've always tried to be like, what do the people think? What do the people think?
Yeah.
Now it's like, what do I think, bro?
Something for you.
I don't give a fuck what the people think, man. And the people that do fuck with it, man, let's ride this boat together.
Amen to that.
Nobody, and you know what? They're not gonna pay my bills, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what the fuck I want.
At the end of the day, bro, I was gonna tell you, man, look, they say one of the things you're not supposed to do is make music for somebody else's ears, right? So I know it's important to have someone listen to it. What do they call those, A&Rs? Yeah. To kind of tell you, okay, this is something that's not. I always felt kind of weird about that, and what do I know about the music industry, right? But at the same time, I think that's a tricky road to go down, because they're going to tell you to make something more radio-ish, right? But you want to make something that's still true to what you want to create. Right. So I feel like if your fans really rock with you, they'll be open-minded to whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Really. So what's important, it needs to be important to you, like you said, is just fuck what everybody else thinks. This is for you. I'm doing this shit for myself. I'm going to put it out. Hopefully y'all fuck with it. And if you don't, whatever. Fuck it. It is what it is.
I love what you said. And here's the funny thing, bro. You get people that are famous like Tyler, the Creator, right? He says, fuck everybody, do what you do. Do what you do.
Yeah, bro, because you're the artist,
but
man.
Here's the truth about it too, though, bro. He's not saying that to just everybody. He's saying that with people with talent. Yeah. Because you got a whack motherfucker that be like, yo, he said it.
And go hey, yo,
he said fuck everybody else, so I believe in my music. I'm going to do what I do, but you're whack. Look, I don't consider myself, bro, a high value artist. Or anything, but I feel like I've done enough to know that I'm okay, because I can say that I have a listening. You know what I'm saying? I did take that to like the heart for what he said, but a lot of people get that misconception, bro. A lot of people get that as misconception because, you know, it's like you have a dream. It's like, for example, bro, it could be anything. You could be a soccer player, right? Yeah. You want to be the best, but you just don't have it. You can love the sport, but you just don't have it.
Not everybody's a Ronaldo
versus the next homie that's next to you,
or a Messi,
who's fucking naturally talented. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that naturally talented person has to work his way up to get to where he wants to be. You get what I'm saying? And that professional soccer player could be like, "Yo, don't give a fuck about what anybody says. Follow your dreams." And then that whack motherfucker is like, yo, I can make it.
Well, like I just said, not everybody's a Ronaldo or Messi.
You're not meant for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to shout anybody's dreams, because, dude, I'm telling you right now, like,
go for it, yeah. But
I like always go for it. But if you don't see anything coming from it years down the line, it is what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
It is what it is, and that's all it is for me, dog. My whole goal for this, bro, even with this interview, fuck rules, man. My whole goal in this life going on forward, dog, is fuck rules, fuck trying to be professional, fuck trying to like fake an image just to like portray views. Be yourself, be authentic, and be like what the 90s was, bro, and don't give a fuck. Right?
With that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I've always been that way.
That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. That's why that's what this interview is. If I ever leave,
talk to him, bro.
If this interview is my last interview, bro, I don't want to go to sleep, bro, and it be my last day, and people remembering me as someone that I wasn't, dog. Like trying to like perfect an image and shit, or trying to be that different kind of guy. I met artists down the line, bro, that always want to be different, always want to be, you know, that motherfucking it person, and that motherfucker that thinks they're the one. But it's like, fuck that, bro. Just do you. Gain your peoples, man. Be with the people that love you, that support you, that support your
Those
dream.
are the more authentic ones that you want.
Yes, that's what I want to live in, bro. Everything's a perception, bro. Everything is a perception. Everything is in life is a perception, and I'm sick of playing that role where I think I'm better than anybody else. I just know that I'm better than what I was yesterday, dog.
Amen, bro.
And that's all it is, fool. Fuck, I want to be unfiltered. This album is unfiltered. This album is not giving a fuck. Good. Raw, genuine, and that's all it's gonna be.
So with that being established, that's what this is gonna be, right? This is Memnoc's album.
Mejor Solo, dog.
Yeah. Mejor Solo. I like the name too.
Yeah.
What are you open to sharing with us about it? Are you gonna share a release date with us? What can we expect?
You know what, dude? Mejor Solo.
Any more singles or just?
Yes. So Mejor Solo just basically is about, man. Honestly, dude. Now that I think about it, it's like trauma, man. Huh. It's like trauma that leads you to feel better off alone. That's all it is, bro. Whether it's love, whether it's work,
so really relatable in more ways than one.
Anything that just makes you want to feel alone, bro. That's all it is. And I'm working on next single that's gonna drop soon.
Keep following my boy here. You'll get that actual date, right? But can expect it around June.
It's gonna be definitely, bro. And honestly, man,
summertime.
That shit gonna be popping, fool. Straight up. Honestly, my whole solo crazy house. I don't give a fuck about anything no more, bro. I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be unfiltered about things in life, and I'm not gonna play a role no more, man. So all these people you see in social media playing that role, man, fuck them, bro.
Was there an event that happened to you that got you to this point to want to finally that made you want to finally do something different than rap?
Yeah.
Other than saying what you said, you answered the question earlier when you were like, what more can I say and add to this shit, rap wise? Was it just that made you want to make the genre jump, or did you?
It was just feeling like I feel like everybody nowadays raps, bro.
Yeah.
Oversaturated. It got to that point, bro, where everybody and their mama rap, bro. And
oversaturated.
That's dude. You couldn't have said it better, bro. It's oversaturated. I feel like everybody. It's sad to say, man. It's like back then it was like real talent back then, bro. But nowadays it's like everybody raps, and I'm tired of being part of that bunch, fool. You know what I mean? I want to do something different. I want to do something that I like, that I actually like now. Like, I don't have to worry about expectations. It's like it's gonna be me,
that
man.
You're proud of.
That's it.
I respect it, bro.
That's it, Andrew.
It's good shit, man. Well,
timeless talk, baby.
Hey, brother. Before we wrap it, though, is there anything you want? Can you play us anything?
Dude,
Can you give us a timeless talk exclusive?
Yes, I definitely would love to, man.
We appreciate that, dog.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Awesome,
and I like this unfiltered quality right here, bro. This is what it should be, man.
Yeah. I'm not really gonna cut much out of this, bro. I'm probably gonna leave it all in.
You shouldn't, bro.
# leave it in, bro.
I don't care no more. After seeing my heroes and how they live their life, bro, it's just being unfiltered with shit, bro. Amen. You either take me as it is.
Hey, that's actually good. We're gonna put that on. Don't. Hey, we're gonna put that on a shirt, bro. # leave it in.
That's pretty hard.
It's multiple meetings to
That's pretty hard.
Like what we just talked about right now.
Oh.
And then, the episode, no editing, nothing. So it's double entendre. You get it? Like
I love this. It's record,
you know what the other one is? Leave it in.
I think I do.
Go ahead, bro.
This one's called Suicide, bro.
All right.
It's basically like the whole track is called Suicide. It's kind of talking about like being with someone that does not benefit your health. So when you're with them, it's like you're killing yourself.
Fuck.
So that's all it is. It's different, fool. You never heard some shit like this.
All right, let's hear it, man.
Here we go.
Do you ever notice when your day goes by? Was it worth it when you had to change your life? It's a weakness when you play it in disguise. It's impossible to try and let you go. Sometimes I just feel like I'ma lose control. When I'm with you, I just get these butterflies. And it's hard to stay away from what don't benefit your mind. Cause when I'm with you, it feels like suicide.
Okay.
The second verse is hard, bro.
I like your voice in the background. Sounds like it's distant. It's dope.
Right
It's
here.
like
And I
harmonic.
hate it when she says that I'm a freak. Always lurking, wishing I could beg you, please. But the only way out is to set you free. Gotta learn to find a way to try and gain again. Fuck this relationship, you only just play to win. Been fighting the feeling even though I know it's dangerous. What are you catering? I'm thinking it's time to let you go, cause when I'm with you it feels like suicide.
That's what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
I like it, man.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, bro. Thank you for that, man.
That's how it should be.
Nah, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Hey. This is close quarters, bro. So I don't want to. I wanted to make it realistic. I don't want to put a loud like cheer, cheer, cheer. But you know what, bro? You're gonna get those pretty soon, dog.
Those people that clapped, actually, they're actually here.
They're actually here. They're watching us.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what I'm
actually
saying?
here.
This
That's
is
what I'm saying.
this real intimate crowd. You hear?
Yeah.
You're able to hear voices. You heard the small claps because you know they're
Yeah.
all just small. They're right here. They're watching us live.
No
you know?
doubt.
But yeah, no, man. Hey, thank you for sharing that with us. It sounds great.
Always,
It's-
man.
bro.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait for the album, man.
It's crazy, fool. Like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
looking forward to it. It's different than what I'm used to hearing from you,
Oh,
for sure.
man. The whole project is different, bro.
And I'm gonna have to live with it for a while before I
But-
give my honest opinion.
But the thing about it, man, is like I found my voice, bro.
You did.
I found my
sounded
fucking
comfortable.
voice.
You
Yeah,
sounded
oh,
very
yeah.
comfortable in that.
Mind you, bro, the motherfucking records weren't recorded just like in and out. It literally was like it took some sessions, bro.
I'll tell you what though, man. I know you're probably your most harshest critic because you're probably like, "Fuck, man."
Now I am, yeah.
But bro, that sounded good, man.
Thank you so much, man.
For something that was,
Yeah.
that was different, you know, for first listen.
I'll show you another one.
All right, let's do it. Thank you, man. Oh, you gonna
Okay.
bless us with
We don't got to
two?
keep this in this one, bro. Like I literally want to show you something.
There you go.
Okay,
Okay.
check this out, bro. And everything's by a live band, by the way. Yeah.
Don't pay the price, so many gimmicks, but see my vision got me fucked up. Not getting younger, but for what's worth, I wouldn't trade this life. Been at the edge instead of falling, I'm gonna jump up. Straight to the clouds, I'm not coming down, I'm gonna stay fly. In due time, I will see daylight. But for now, I'm just gonna find a love that I've been searching lately. Don't mean to complicate things, I just feel that they don't know. Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know.
I feel like it's something like you would like.
I like it.
I've been tripping, no surprise. I feel like my mind has reached its meal ticket. Deep inside, I know that my pride was gonna fuck it up. Conversations are not the same unless they know what's up. But I know that I'm in control. You know that we gon' hit repeat. Give me the keys. I know that I've been feeling free for many
I like
weeks. I
this.
say the least. I would defeat whatever I see. I come in peace unless they coming after me or for my cream. And at the edge,
I'm gonna jump into the clouds. I'm gonna stay fly.
In due time, I will see daylight.
Love the hook too, bro.
Pretty dope.
Gonna find a love.
You know how long that shit took me to record, fool? Fuck, fool.
How long did it take you? I know you're hard on yourself,
I was
man.
fucking pissed, fool. But that engineer that I got, man, he's a bad motherfucker, bro. That fool's like 20.
The last one was good too, but that one's
That one's
that
hard,
one
yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah,
so far,
that
bro.
dude, I'm telling you, bro.
That I've
like,
heard, man.
some crazy shit, man. The engineer that I'm working with, bro, his name is Aiden. He's like, I think he's like 21 or 22, but he's very young. Incredible engineer, man. Oh my God, bro. We're actually gonna record this Friday.
Are you?
Knock out some records, baby.
He knows what he's doing,
That's
bro.
it. Finish up the project and shit. But no doubt, baby. You know what I mean? I love this, man. I love this raw interview. Like I wanted to be like this, bro. You know what I mean? Just keep it raw, authentic. Fuck all the bullshit, man. We live in a fucked up time, Andrew. Jesus
I know we
Christ.
do, man. Not this
I'm
episode's
so
not about
sick.
that.
I'm
But
so sick of being like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing well, you know. Yeah, I'm driving a project right now. You know what I mean?
trying to
It's
fuck
like,
the
no,
mic and shit.
it's like, shut up, dude. Like, just fucking tell the world you're dropping something, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
You know,
tell them what it
That'd
is.
be
Share it with
hard
them,
and
man.
shit, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
But I thank you so much for having me over, man.
Nah,
Seriously.
bro. Hey, man. Thanks for coming through,
Last
bro. As
minute,
always,
man.
man.
My
Super
boy didn't
last
even
minute.
have to do this shit, man. But you did it, bro.
Nah, we both got work tomorrow, but it's worth it, man. This
We
is
gonna hear
important.
we gonna hear this shit tomorrow. It's gonna sound like when that producer makes a beat, he thinks it's fire, and the next day he's like, And he's like, oh shit, that shit was whack.
Like, bro, what did we do, dog? What do we think this is gonna be? No.
This is gonna fucking test the time, bro.
So you want to hit the restart on it?
Nah, hell no.
Nah, we're gonna end it. We're good.
No, not this time, man. Not this time. We gonna keep it as is.
No, for
and that's
sure.
it,
No,
bro.
way. We're giving it to you guys raw and authentic,
Yep.
man. But hey, you know what, Memnoc, thanks again for coming on Time Let's Talk,
Man,
bro. It was
it's
nice
beautiful.
having you here again, brother. Hey, what do you
Yep.
want to leave them with? One last thing you want to leave them with?
Honestly,
Little
man,
tidbit?
I just want to tell the world,
what
like,
you
yo,
already had said. You already said, you know.
like, yo, man, like go to work, fool, because I got to work tomorrow. That's it. I got work at 4 a.m.
Yeah, you gotta
motherfucker.
get the fuck
I
outta
gotta
here,
get
bro.
the fuck up out of here. What time is it? It's like
It's 11:30 already.
I gotta
bro.
go to work, fool. So go to work, motherfuckers, and leave a like, subscribe. Timeless Talk, motherfucker.
Hey, man,
And go to work.
What he said. Also, I want to add, bro,
Yep.
no excuses, bro. All right? I don't want to hear you too tired. Look at that. We're fucking tired. We still did this shit, all right? Chase your fucking dreams, all right? Let this be a testament and proof that you got to go after what
And
you
make
love,
sure
man.
make sure you don't go home with a hickey, motherfucker. Because it ain't their fault that you got a motherfucking hickey. Be loyal, motherfucker.
That's right.
Go home, go to work, and be there with your family.
Amen. Be
And
loyal
if
to your
you-
girl,
and if
too.
you
Be
young-
loyal to your girl.
And if you young, and you don't got no family, motherfucker, go to school, bro. Wipe your
Facts.
ass right. Buy some dude wipes, and make sure you got no shit on your drawers.
There you go.
That's it.
All right, y'all.
Dog.
Hell yeah.
You already know.
All right, y'all. It's been Timeless Talk. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for being.
Peace.